The headliner on this kickboxing fight card is Calgarian Jesse Miles. Following the lead set by his father Mike, Jesse's a professional world champion in his own right. And the chance to test his Thai boxing skill against a fighter from Thailand?
It's intimidating, you know what I mean? You really got to wrap your head around it. A lot of times when you fight the Thais, you tend to have too much respect for them. And so, you know, it's bad in the fight game. You want to just come at them and have no respect and kind of plow through them. But a lot of the times you're like, you know, you're intimidated, so it plays into the mental game. So I think more than anything, it's just mental when you're fighting Thais.
So they know the game. You're not going to surprise them with anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I mean, these guys have been doing it since they're little, just like me. So I mean, you can try tricks and stuff and get away with it with some of the other guys. But with the Thais, they know all the tricks. They know they're just naturals. So yeah, it's you got to really use your brute force and kind of power through them.
What about fighting in Calgary? It's been a while for you. What's it like to fight in front of the home folks? And
yeah, well, having the hometown behind you is huge. You know, you go away and you fight away, and there's less pressure. But I find that you don't want it as much. You know, when you're here in Calgary, the crowd starts chanting your name, and you start getting tired. It gives you that extra strength. You know, that extra little bit of desire.
The semi-main event also features a Calgary fighter. Sandra Bastian faces American Christina Alvarez in a full Muay Thai rules bout. She too is looking forward to competing in front of the home crowd.
It's a lot more exciting to fight at home. Like Jesse said, once they start chanting your name and cheering you on, that gives you that little extra push when you think you're done. When you fight, it's just as exciting to fight away because you get to go to travel new places, new countries. But fighting at home, there's nothing like it because your family, your friends, my kids get to be there. It's the first time my niece and nephew are going to be there, so that's kind of exciting for me. So,
do you like it when your kids, young people, watch you fight?
Actually, yeah, I do. Well, my boys grew up with me doing this, so this is nothing new to them. But when you have like little kids coming up to you going, wow, you know, there's nothing like having a young child or even a young teenager going, that was amazing. So it's encouraging in all ways.
Both Sandra and Jesse want to remind you that Muay Thai or Thai boxing is a martial art form. It's not MMA. It's not at that level of violence and mayhem. Still, it is a sport that is not for the faint of heart.